Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Jeny Amelia, and this video I will explain about Netherlands International Trade Policy, imports and exports. For the background, many foreign business set up in the Netherlands focus on trade because the Netherlands is a member state of a European Union or EU, and as such has full access to the European single market. It also has many international trade agreements that facilitate fast import and export options to all concerned of the world. Add excellent infrastructure and a highly developed logistics sector, and have the perfect base for your import and export business in the Netherlands. In this video, I will provide more information about the import and export sector and all relevant laws and regulations that apply. Import and export from overseas. Both imports and exports have been substantially simplified in the EU, as all goods and services can cross any border within the EU for free. Not only does this imply that you don't pay customs fees, but you also save time because your shipment doesn't have to be accompanied by a large number of documents. Doing business with non-EU countries also offers many opportunities, as the Netherlands has established lucrative trade agreements around the world. The Netherlands holds a very strategic position in the world of trade and logistics. If you want to start a business in this sector, you can benefit from all these resources. Every shipment of goods or services across every border is recorded worldwide statistically. For that, we need to focus on considering important factors in imports and export in the Netherlands, such as: first, import regulations; second one, custom regulations; third, other import duties; 4. Packaging regulations and designation of origin; 5. Companion documents; and the last, special conservation. Import regulations. International trade in goods and services is subject to EU import rules. Capital imports are not subject to foreign exchange restrictions. Therefore, foreign equity investment in domestic companies is fully possible. Please keep in mind that there are of course certain exceptions, such as minor medication and other specialty products and services. In the Netherlands, the sale and consumption of so-called soft drugs is known to be tolerated. Under EU law, it falls under the category of drug and narcotic products and is included from the free movement of goods in the European Union. The import of drug and narcotics products into its member state is only possible through the competent authority. Custom regulations. The Netherlands is a member state of the European Union, that is, the term of intercommunity trade in goods or products from other EU member states have been in effect since that country became a member. Transactions between companies that are entitled to a VAT deduction and have a UID member are carried out at the VAT rate of 0%, because the acquisition is subject to import VAT from the receiving country. In other words, you pay no VAT at all across the EU. Sometimes you may need to pay special taxes such as custom duties. Packaging regulations and designation of origin. Packaging and labeling requirements for food and beverages, as well as for other products such as washing powder, children's toys, wallpaper, paper, material fillers, preservatives, dyes, and other additives are generally regulated by the Dutch Trade Act and special regulations. Related in the Netherlands Zeeland, wherein no authority monitors compliance with legal regulation and standards in various fields. Its areas of control include food, consumer products, energy certificates, as well as plant and animal welfare and protection of non-smokers. Other import duties. If we want to import specialty such as alcoholic beverages, we need to consider that certain goods are subject to import taxes such as excise duty. This needs to be paid for by the company that imported these goods or the fiscal representative of this company. Payments of these taxes also needs to be reported to the Dutch tax authorities on a regular basis. Companion documents. In trade within EU borders, the amount of shipping documentation required will be limited to standard items, such as packing slips and accompanying invoices. Special goods or materials require safety documentation and other materials necessary for safe and legal transportation. Species conservation. The Netherlands is a party to CITES, the name of the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, also known as a Washington Convention. The import or export of endangered species and plant species leads in the convention to and from the European Union is subject to strict customs controls. Many species or products of this animal require identification and or import documents. Not only live animals and plants are categorized, but also processed and products made from this animal, such as egg, jewelry, and souvenirs made from ivory, leather bags, crocodile claws, teeth, skins, turtle shells, snake skins, and other goods related that come from nature. Given the sometimes difficult classification from the layman as to whether a species or product is subject to paperwork, it is certainly best to protect endangered species and avoid confiscation and possible hefty fines or import to refrain from buying such souvenirs. Otherwise, proper information or required supporting documents or CITES paper must be obtained prior to departure. If the seller or buyer claims that the flora or fauna offered is not subject to the rules set out in the Convention on the Protection of Species, or that the accompanying documents submitted by the dealer are adequate, it should not be relied on, even in good faith. Tax and custom law issues require proper clarification. That's all. Thank you for your attention to watch this video, and sorry if there is a word error. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.